Following is a Sketch Media production.
What I read was they were trying to figure out technical solutions for if this happens again, like, I don't know, kill switch or something. I don't know.
Nip alert. That's what we need. We need nip alert for the portal. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Pete Podcast. I'm your host, Pete, and with me, as always, is my much better half, Marn. She's over there. Say hello.
Hello.
This marks our 12th episode, Season 1, in the bag.
That's it? We're just doing 12?
No, we're doing a lot more than 12, but this is our first season.
12 until we take a week off?
About a week.
Yeah.
We'll be back. But you'll see all of our stuff. All 7 of you out there that watch. Thank you. But we'll keep posting more stuff. But the first season.
In the bag.
But I feel good.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good. It's a little milestone.
It was fun.
Internally. But yeah, I'm not going to really celebrate until we get to about 100. So we got a ways to go.
We had a long time.
Long time. All right, let's get into it.
We're not talking grunge this week.
Oh, sad.
I know. It's been fun.
It's been a good time. We will talk more grunge.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it because, as I'm editing, I'm also listening to grunge music as well. So it's been like being back in high school.
It's
It's been nice.
It's great music.
Yeah, it is.
No matter how you piece it out, we got a lot of comments. Some agree, some disagree, both disagree. Shocker.
Couple of them there's some
really great stuff in there. There really is. And there's a couple that disagree but then agree, then disagree again, but then they go, wait a minute, I should agree. All incredible points.
Yeah.
It's to my point of music is for everyone. Brothers and sisters in sound.
Yeah.
As we are.
Yeah.
We're going to bring you more of this. We've actually had some very preliminary initial communications with people out there that would know a whole lot more about this than we would. A whole lot more. So hopefully in our season 2, we hope to have some actual eyewitness account commentary instead of this what we have going on now.
Instead of the pure speculation that's going on now.
Pure and utter speculation going on. But hopefully we might have a couple people. It would be nice to have some conversations.
Yeah.
And dig.
But
That's
no
that.
grunge this week.
No grunge.
No grunge this week.
But I would like to say that I think with our grunge outreach and kind of what we need to kind of put a moniker on this, I think that there's no better one than Justice for Andrew. I have to say that. I've said it. It's out there now. It's time for Justice for Andrew. So this is kind of where I'm at, and I'm gonna make sure I preference all of our little tidbits with this. But
is this the hill you're dying on?
The hill I'm dying on. Without that guy, Pearl Jam ain't Pearl Jam. So I strongly believe it. Hack me up, punch me in the face, smack me around, whatever it is. You can't deny that you hear it in that first album. Moving on to newer topics.
This New York City Dublin portal shit show.
Seen it.
They're opening it back up, apparently, by the end of the week this week.
They can't just give up that quick. I mean, I don't understand how you don't see this happening in today's day and age. It's not 1950s where people are like we actually have OnlyFans and
we have social media.
What is the purpose of this portal? Honestly, when I can just FaceTime with somebody.
No, you know what? I think the portal's cool. I think the idea is cool.
It's been done like 9 times.
You can look and see someone from across the world. I guess.
See someone's cooter in Ireland. Someone's Guinnessed up cooter in Ireland.
No, I'm pretty sure it was New York City girls that were flashing the cooter.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Ireland was just saying that we were a horrible, horrible country. And
Ireland was showing videos of the Trade Center tower of the Twin Towers going down. I saw that video on TikTok. I did see that. That was something. But there are accounts of other people that said that some people on the Dublin side were holding up swastika flags and so great stuff.
Great stuff, thanks.
Real awesome showing by the species.
Thank you so much, Ireland.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I really hope after Tyson, Logan Paul, the winner of that, kicks the living shit out of what's his face, out of
Conor McGregor.
I hope he comes walking in like that stupid walk he does and just gets his.
And this is for the portal.
And this is for the portal. He gets a portal punch right in the fucking smacker, man.
I mean,
Because,
I have to say, like,
look, we were sending you beaver shots, okay? Like people pay for that shit.
eyebrow.
Like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, we actually were sending something nice in a way. Is it in Brooklyn? Is the portal in Brooklyn? Because
No,
the portal
it's-
is in Brooklyn.
No, the portal.
Holy shit.
No, the portal is not in Brooklyn. The portal is next to the Flatiron Building.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so it's in Manhattan.
But I mean, we were sending them. Hey, how are you?
And flash and titty shots too, apparently.
Titties.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok. There are children viewing on the opposite side, and that's
Are they having a Guinness?
Not good.
Kids are having a Guinness over there too. It's medicinal.
stop.
Look, I don't know. I think the portal's a real bad idea. I don't think it was very smartly thought out, especially now everything is going on. Especially when you can pick up your phone, you have your own little portal right in your hand that you could call, you know, your Grammy and Grampy over there in Dublin or whatever. Like, you can do that. I don't understand why you have to have like a Stargate.
Hun, because we have to be entertained.
Are you not entertained? It worked. Kudos to the portal people. Very smart. It was incredible.
I don't think that was this was the type of entertainment they wanted.
What
They
did
meant
expect,
to happen.
though? What the hell did you
Oh,
expect?
I mean,
like the first, we're exhibitionists at heart, and especially you stick that thing, people aren't going to immediately
Of course.
go to doing political gestures or showing their stuff off or holding up a sign that says, you know,
Yeah.
you can find me here. And
yeah, of course.
I mean, that's human nature. Like this is why we're going to have it.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is the new segment. This is why we can't have nice things.
We'll make it a segment.
It's a new segment. We have a grunge segment, which we just said not today, but I got a couple good things out. And now we have a now we can't have nice things segment.
I like it.
It is. It's a perfect thing. Like this portal is the perfect example. It's like what did I see? What was it in Detroit? They had like a slide that people go down, and then they started like abusing the slide. Like they started like throwing themselves down it as fast as humanly possible. And they were getting hurt. And they were like, I got hurt on the slide. And it was like, well, yeah. Like when you do this, like, and I kept thinking to myself was, we can't have anything
This
nice.
is why we can't have nice things.
I'd love to see the initial, like, this is what we're thinking, and the plan rolled
Like
out.
the initial plan.
And seeing, like, nobody in that room went, yes, O'Shaughnessy, or whatever your name is. Does anybody think that the bad shit's going to happen? Does anybody see this happening? Like, I see real bad. Oh, no, bro. People are smarter than that. They wouldn't possibly do that. Okay, I'd like to go on
Human
record.
beings are quality.
I'd like to go on record that, you know, and they're like, yeah, whatever, dude, shut up. And then and he's just sitting there, and then they probably fired him because they're like, remember that shithead O'Shaughnessy? He was right. Fire him. He probably was. Oh, yeah, he warned us about this. We can't have that. We can't have that over our heads that somebody actually warned us that this could be a bad idea. Fire O'Shaughnessy.
I mean, that is how it goes down in corporate America.
And now he's at the Guinness Brewery sending us delicious Guinness.
Was it?
Thank you, O'Shaughnessy.
Did Ireland create the portal?
I don't know. I just put it that
Is that
way.
why you're
Okay,
saying
so
that?
it was some guy in New York. I'm sure he was an ex-stockbroker in New York. They're all stockbrokers. And he made let's picture who it is. So he's an ex-stockbroker in New York, has a bunch of suits, walks his way, you know, decided, hey, you know, I'm the shit. I'm going to walk my way over. I'm going to get into marketing. Bullshit his way to the top, and he really didn't know anything. And then somehow got in the room for the portal. There, I set the stage. And he's the one that said, what could possibly happen? And then O'Shaughnessy on the side raised his hand and said, I think this is a bad idea. There's the rest of the story.
I looked this up. The portal is a collaboration between the Simmons Foundation and the Flatiron Nomad Partnership and the New York City Department of Transportation's art program. So, of course, it was us.
Portal. What a winner.
What a hitter.
What a hitter. It gets the Marla Hooch What a Hitter award. The Portal.
And that was the inaugural This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things segment.
That was the Portal is like, I want a picture of it, the Portal, and it's just like, this is the inaugural. This is why we can't do anything nice. They should have put it like overlooking like a bluff or something beautiful where people can't see it. And you could just look at like sheep grazing or something. Like, I don't want to look at other just infidel idiots.
I would rather watch sheep grazing.
I'm saying, would it be nice to just watch that? Maybe some like, I'm thinking like cattle dogs just range like.
Put it next to the cliffs of Moher.
Put it next to the cliffs some more and more and more. Like they should have
Instead of a bunch of drunks in downtown Dublin.
They shouldn't have put it in New York. They should have put it overlooking like the
Grand Tetons.
The Grand Tetons. Something like that. Not the Flatiron Building. There's gonna be a kebab guy walking by.
So I think the thought behind it or the intention behind it was to foster connection among people.
We've tried this before.
We've tried this before. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
People are terrible.
You can't punch somebody in the fucking face in the portal. So you could do anything you want to this side. And they're like, what are you going to do? I'm like 4,000 miles away. Like, it's that simple. Like, the portal is another reason than to be a jerk. It's like people that type but aren't afraid to like.
How is it going to be different than the internet? It's an internet chat room. It's a giant YouTube comment section.
It all comes back around. That's what I was trying to say. Like, what the fuck's the difference between this and just like your phone? I don't get it. It's just, guys, a bad idea. It was a bad idea. Like, I don't understand how this got past.
Well, they're opening it back up apparently by the end of the week. They're trying to figure out. What I read was they were trying to figure out technical solutions for if this happens again. Like, I don't know, kill switch or something. I don't know.
It's gonna be like in Silicon Valley when they needed to find the hot dogs. Remember, not a hot dog, and they used it to find penis pictures. Remember that?
Yes.
That's what's they had. They had to find, they're like out there trying to find how to find dick pic remover. Like they're like, that's what they're doing right now. That's what. O'Shaughnessy and the other stockbroker guy are literally spending chat back and forth like, shit, bro, this wasn't a good idea. We do it. Now we have to figure out some type of software that hides boobs and beavas and dicks and shit. Like,
what was the name? Oh, Nip Alert. What was
Nip Alert was that it was a buggy, rapey piece of shit designed by a moron. Nip Alert. Remember that? That's exactly the thing. He's like, he's a buggy, rapey piece of shit designed by a moron.
Stop.
Nip Alert. That's what we need. We need Nip Alert for the portal.
One of the funniest moments.
Jin Yang, please, Jin Yang, come back.
No, Nip Alert wasn't Jin Yang. Nip Alert was
Big Heads.
Was Big Head, right?
But Jin Yang
was hot dogs.
Sorry. There you go. If you haven't seen it, watch Silicon Valley. It's all real. That's all real. All that shit.
That's really how it is.
That show is exactly like
anyone who doesn't work in tech or media or anything.
That's it. That's the show.
Exactly how it is.
Not even remote. Oh, this can't be.
It's not even remotely like
dead on. Like just how bad an idea this portal was. It's dead on. All right, we got to move on from the portal. I can't take the portal.
Speaking of bad. Speaking of bad days, it was a bad day for neighborhood pizza spots yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Bad day.
I love my town. I love it. But they got the worst fucking pizza here, man. They couldn't find it. That's why I wanted to make a pizza place.
I know.
Because I can't find good pizza here. Like, there's great, all types of other food. Pizza, but no, the horseman came yesterday for pizza.
The horseman
was in town this week.
Well, no, he was not in town this week. He was in town a few weeks ago.
Oh, we just saw it. I'm sorry.
So the one bite review came for the neighborhood pizza joints.
Dave Portnoy,
a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Barstool Sports was right up the street, and they reviewed.
Well, he was here for the gala from Miss Peaches.
We love ourselves some Miss Peaches.
We're big fans.
Love her. We got our dog from the same place they got Miss Peaches from.
We got Javi from Lifeline.
He's our
So we love
dog.
Lifeline.
We love Lifeline.
Lifeline is
incredible.
An amazing organization.
They told us then, now Jav is 7, and we got him probably around once. It's about 6 years ago. They actually told us then that they had worked.
It was 7 years ago, like a week ago.
Wow, 7 years ago. They were saying then how they got all these incredible donations, and they were able to, like, because our dog had heartworm, and he was able to get the treatment and all this stuff, and we found him. They're incredible.
It's what they were telling us when we got Javi 7 years ago. They had decent support from like wealthy members of the Atlanta community donating and whatnot.
Now Boston's chipping in.
But now we got Mr. Portnoy chipping in. So
and we thank you.
Doing some
good
Peter Pan type. Not Peter Pan. Robin Hood.
Peter Pan.
He's doing some Robin Hood type shit.
Robin Hood type stuff. We thank him. But he also had to come and lay the smack down.
So he was here for the Lifeline Animal Project Gala, but he was in our neighborhood, right up
Right
the
up the
street, reviewing a couple of the neighborhood pizza joints.
Yes, he did. He reviewed the first one I saw was Glide
Yeah,
Pizza, which is great pizza.
which is our
I mean,
favorite.
it's our favorite because it's the most like New York.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, if you had it 4 years ago, it was great pizza. It got big. The place got big and popular, and I think it kind of quality fell off. I don't think they're
When they were in the small little place over
little
here.
dumpy, little dumpy
like the
window
little
was
window.
great. Well, isn't that always how it is? Isn't that always how it is?
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens, right? You get big and
It's shitty. Yeah, it's just like it didn't pass the flop test.
It didn't pass the flop test.
just
It didn't
went-
hold up. Yeah.
It was just gooey. It looked undercooked.
He gave it a 7.7 though, which is not. It's not a great score, but it's not a bad score.
Anything above the Mason-Dixon line, I've never seen anything get below in like an 8.2. So a 7.7 was a shot. And even in Miami and Tampa, he was getting 8.2s, 8.5s. And like this, he comes
not
7.7.
good.
I was
No.
like, Jesus. And that was like our
That's
premiere.
That's
like,
the crown prince of
I was like,
Atlanta
of
pizza.
Atlanta pizza. And I was like, oh shit.
Well,
Like,
I think what was an even worse showing for Glide was the fact that in the video he gets introduced to the owner. They call the owner over, and he gets introduced to Scott Portnoy, and the owner has no idea who he is
idea
and
who
has no idea about the one bite review.
you're a pizza guy. You should know who the hell Dave Portnoy is in the One Bite Review.
You should know about the
When we
yeah.
used to do pizza for the people out front,
Yeah.
I did a little bit of a stunt kind of thing where I would cook about 50 pizzas in these little tiny rock box ovens, and I'd give them away to people up front. We'd stream it. It was a lot of fun. But people would come up and they would do, hey, man, let's do the One Bite Review. And I'd be like, I'd be honored. And they would bite it and be like, dude, it's pretty good, this and that, not bad. It's kind of tiny. I'm like, well, thanks, motherfucker. I'm cooking in an old tiny egg. But like they would grill me, but they'd be like, dude, taste this, and they would do the whole flop.
They would do the flop.
Everyone
They
knew.
would imitate him. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how. One, they called him Scott Portnoy.
If you own a pizza place, you don't know about it.
I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how it was.
It's like owning a restaurant and not knowing when the big food critic comes in.
I gotta be honest. Atlanta pizza. I was like what a
it was
missed
bad
opportunity.
showing.
Bad.
So Glide was first,
Glide
and
was
he kept
first.
and he kept asking about all the people rollerblading. He kept asking people, and no one explained to him that it's because he was located on the Beltline in Atlanta, which is
Our biggest attraction
It's a
in
big
Atlanta.
attraction here. Yeah,
And
yeah.
not one person says to him, "Yo, bro, it's the Beltline right over here." Scott Portnoy, the Portnoy brothers, right over here. Dave, Scott, come take a look. It's 2 steps down, and I'll show you something super cool. He eventually kind of figures it out, but he keeps calling it a street.
Yeah, because he goes to Nina and Rafi and reviews Nina
This
and
is-
Rafi,
this
which
is
is another
review
neighborhood pizza joint.
Number 2, and this isn't good at all either.
No, but I don't. I mean,
One, they don't even give him one of his pizzas.
He's absolutely right. His review of Nina and Rafi was like nailed. It takes way too long to get your food there. But I mean, the service is it's.
We haven't
not
been there in a long
good.
time. We have to be honest.
Yeah.
What service is good anymore, though?
No, that's true. There's no such thing.
We
Oh
went,
no, there is. There is.
We actually, one time we were out and we had something, and they were incredible.
Yeah.
They actually came and asked us how we liked our food. They asked us about us. Like, I'm not saying I need like an in-depth conversation.
Yeah, you don't have to
but
kiss
at
my
least
ass.
Work for the fucking tip. Work for the tip. Like, I'm not just giving it to you to give to you. But like these places up and down here, I think that it's because they're just so flooded with people on the Beltline that they really don't care.
No, they don't. Absolutely. That's
it's
exactly
not
what
like
it is because they're busy no matter what.
I mean, lines out the door.
Yeah.
Well, back to Portnoy's review because it kind of says it all. He ordered 2 pizzas. One, just a standard New York, because Nina and Rafi's is a little bit of a, like, kind of a highbrow.
Yeah.
You know, a little
It's
bit up there.
pricey.
It's very pricey. The food. You ever go there, have the pizzeria salad, have
Get the
their
meatballs.
meatballs are the best thing on the menu. Like their appetizer meatballs, fabulous.
Yeah.
Very good. At least they were last time we went. I can't speak to it. Have not been in a while because I'm not waiting 2 hours to stand in line for pizza.
No, it's
I'm not.
ridiculous.
But like you could go in there, they do everything. They have brick oven, they have Detroit style, they have New York style, they have kind of a couple different montages, a deep dish, not like Chicago, but kinda. He went in and ordered 2, and it said it took him an hour and he only got 1. And it was the one that should have taken longer to cook.
It was the Detroit style.
It was
yeah.
the Detroit
Yeah,
style, and he was
yeah.
just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
So he was kind of pissed that he only got one of his pizzas, first of all. And then second of all, he tries the Detroit style. And he says, and the minute he said, he goes, it's pretty much what I thought. Looks heavy, is heavy.
Is heavy.
And that's not what you want. You
No,
want
you
looks
want
heavy, tastes
is
light.
Yeah.
And the minute he said it, the minute he opened the box, I knew. I was like, oh, shit. He's going to kick us in the face twice. And 6'3"?
Yeah, not good.
God.
It's not going to hurt their business.
Oh, God, nothing could hurt their business. A giant rat sitting at the front door wouldn't hurt that business.
No.
And I'm not saying the place is very clean. It's very, very nice. But
absolutely.
it is the location of locations.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But, hey, if you guys need in Rafi's, if you guys want to try to, redeem yourself or even glide, it's a very simple process. Cook the pizza longer. I don't understand how you stopped cooking the pizza longer. And I know why it is, because you're getting so much.
They're too busy.
Too busy.
Yeah.
And it's that simple.
That's exactly
guys.
why.
I've gotten your pizza recently, and it's just you're stretched trying to make it too big, and it's completely just gooey. And if you could just 5 more minutes, a little smaller, and go back to making your own cheese. I don't know what the hell cheese that was the other day, but it was not yours. That's all I know. It didn't taste salty to me.
Called out.
That's I agree. When I saw
No, it tastes a little different. The taste has changed.
that's what happens,
I think.
man. Portnoy's the man. So to you, Portnoy,
He knows his pizza.
Thank you, and thank you for coming. Come back and try Atlanta. Maybe we'll get our shit together with pizza. Probably not.
No.
That pretty much, we're going to wrap it up on that, because that has actually made us hungry. We're going to go get something to eat.
Yeah,
so
we are.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, once again, if you like what you saw here, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, do everything you can. And please, most of all, comment, reach out. We love hearing from you guys. It's by far our favorite thing.
We'll be back in a couple weeks with new stuff.
Couple weeks. Just thank you so much for season 1. It has been a milestone.
It's been fun.
A milestone. So, guys, thank you very much. We love you all. We'll see you next time on the Pete Podcast.